I joined the Army in 1977. I came to this country, I was in only 2 weeks, and I was in the Army. My basic training was in Fort Knox, Kentucky. My basic training was in Fort Knox, and advanced training in chemical and nuclear warfare in Maryland. My secondary MOS was Cavalry Scouts. So as you can see, the main course, the issue is wearing a protective mask. Working with chemical and nuclear weapons for 80 years, that's what I did. I wore almost every day. I started in the Army as a lowest ranking as a private and moved up. And rank promotion came with time with no issues. Did I have issues in the Army? Yes, definitely, because you figure there are 20 people in basic training, I'm only one with a turban. They're going to pick on somebody. Easy target. No worries. They made me run, I ran. They made me do push-ups, asked them how many. And in Fort Knox, Kentucky, best saying the 3 hills, Misery, Agony, and Heartbreaker. I think those hills will be named after me, because I ran so many times up those hills, and it made me a better runner. By the way, I was one of the top runners in the country, long distance. I've done marathons in 2 hours and 10 minutes. In fact, a month ago, I just did a 200-mile race in California. Started 7 in the morning, finished Sunday at 1:30. Going back to the Army, I never asked for any favors, any special treatment. One thing I learned, make friends with a mess sergeant. He's the one who cooks for you. Make sure I get fed. Okay? And one thing, I don't eat beef, I told them just what it is. Once I worked in the recruiting office in Oakland, California, and honestly, I'm not a double recruiting office. The guy comes out, he says, "Can I help you?" I said, "I'm looking for a job." He said, "This is the Army." I said, "Okay, I want to join the Army." He said, "No, well, you have to cut your hair and beard. I'm sorry, I cannot do that." I was ready to walk out. He called me back in. He comes back 20 minutes later, asks me about my background. He said, "Guess what? You can." And that's how I went in. Every unit I went to, I have no issues, no problems. My company commanders, my fellow soldiers, and never have any issues with me, wearing a turban and a beard. I have done, to set an example, I used to do the Army PT test, which is 2-mile run, push-ups and sit-ups, in full chemical gear. And this is just to maybe a challenge for myself and challenge to my troops. I worked in a battalion headquarters, regiment headquarters. If anybody knows about the U.S. Army, 11 Cav is one of the elite units in the Army. During Cold War, our job was to patrol the Fulda Gap, eastern border. I was there. Came back to the States. I was assigned to one of 1st Airborne, again one of the elite units. Did it. At no point in 8 years of my time in the Army, I had any problems, or my fellow troops had any problems with me wearing a turban or a beard. And so the way I feel is we should not decide on case-to-case basis. I'm very proud to be a veteran of the U.S. Armed Forces. If I could do it again, I'll do it again and still run 200 miles. Okay. And Cavalry Scout, our job was during wartime to go deep into the other side and see what's there before the main unit comes in. It didn't hinder me. Go the results. Chemical warfare. We used to fly helicopters, and from the helicopter we'll throw down tear gas as if it's a nerve agent or something. And we had less than 1 minute to don your gas mask, chemical gear, no issues. It never leaked. I never put nothing on my face, Vaseline or anything. Never did that. Of course, don't have time for that. In the field, wearing a turban, believe me, if I join the army, it takes me good 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes to tie a turban. I'll stand in front of a mirror and do all that. Join the army, 30 seconds. Out, in and out. So, for whatever reason, our government decided it can't be done. I feel it can be done. Safety is very important. And I understand, like you were saying, that we should not make special treatments, but I never asked for any special treatment from in 8 years. And so I feel, you know, if somebody wants to serve the country, why not? Why not? If I was young enough, like you guys are, and if I can join again, I'm willing to give my life for the country, this will be not stopping. I have 2 sons. Older one wants to join the army. But I challenge him on one thing, that he gives me 1 week of his time. If he passes my test, he can. He failed, by the way. So he became a lawyer. So, ladies and gentlemen, especially you guys working for Congress and senators, please take a message back. We can do it. It can be done. It has to be done. And I'm not talking about 1800s or 1940s. I'm talking about recently. In the same protective mask we wore at that time, I wore, we'll be using it. Same weapons, same tanks, same training. In fact, I trained in Maryland 15 companies in chemical and nuclear warfare, and we sent them to Korea and to Germany before I was sent to 11 Cav. They won't send me to 11 Cav if I was a lousy soldier. And like promotions, when I left the army, I was selected for a rank of E7. And the day I left, 2 days before I left the army, somebody from Pentagon called me up, want to know why I'm leaving, what they can do to keep me in the army. So I won't take much of your time. Thank you. And like I said, I'm very proud to be a member of the U.S. Armed Forces and a veteran.
Thank you.